Hello everyone! Thanks for clicking on this devlog. My name is Peyton Thiel, and this, after 8 years, is the story of my first successful beginning of video game development.
Hexagon.
Now you may be asking, first after 8 years, you took that long to learn coding? No, not really. If you knew me personally, you would be aware of some predicaments that kept me from progressing my life after high school. Sort of like roadblocks. For example, the worst thing that happened to me was around only a half a year ago in November, when some sort of white mass was found in my brain. And yes, while we fully discovered the mass through doctors 4 months ago, my angry and depressive symptoms kept half a year from me. Again, the good news is everything is finally going smoothly for me after the surgery removal. What's great is my super fast recovery in most mental states. I'm basically back to where I was pre-November, when the brain was healthy and productive. Anyway, that long narrative aside, let's talk about the concept of the almost finished alpha demo of the game, starting with the origin of the idea.
See? That's why I don't use this guy. I mean, who is he anyway?
Wait, you don't know Marth?
What game is he even from?
You don't know Fire Emblem?
I don't know. What's that?
Oh, come on. Fire Emblem? I think it came out in 1990.
If you say so. If you say so. If you say so.
Yup, the game I'm working on is inspired by Fire Emblem gameplay-wise. Sort of. We'll get to the next part eventually in the next devlog. When I was around 5-ish years old, though, is when I learned about it, through my favorite, if not my favorite GameCube game, Super Smash Bros. Melee. Keep in mind, at this point, my mind did not even consider programming my own concepts. I was around 5 years old. But this memory, years later, gave me the grand idea. And this is only the one game inspiration of the mechanics. Again, wait till the second devlog. Well, technically the first. This is labeled 0. Haha, funny, haha. Now, if that concept hasn't caught your attention, maybe my two planned platforms will.
I spent the last 3 years of my life painstakingly learning how to develop for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Began to realize, what if something were to happen to me, God forbid? What would happen to all that information? It'd be lost, it would just evaporate. That's why, over the next few months, I'm going to pass on everything I've learned to you. You will be this project's legacy. You will be the great hope for the next generation of programmers for the Nintendo Entertainment System.
Yes, I discovered a wonderful program dubbed NESmaker. This basically gives you a potential easier time programming NES games. Mine though, being like Fire Emblem, well, not so drag and drop. I am good enough at coding though, where by the end of this month, the early alpha will be finished. The following footage of the early demo took me about 2 months. For those of you who would ask, 1 month pre-White Mass, the month of September 2021, and the May and the first 10 days of June 2022. And to those who say, great, I don't have an NES. Don't worry about it, fam.
Steam. All the games you love.
Yes, this is also planned for the PC platform Steam by the company Valve. How, you might ask? Through some way, whether I have to program the NES emulator myself, using tutorials by JvidX9, or preferably a way to commission it, even with a pretty penny. Message to Wallmaster on the NES Maker's website, by the way. I know you have a finished emulator, but I would love to ask you for a couple features to add to it. Please contact me privately through the NES Maker's site if you want to know how much I'm willing to pay per month until finished. And yes, I know you didn't make it, but I would love to at least gain contact with whoever made it for you. And lastly, a few shoutouts from the NES Maker's website. Special thanks to James NES for supplying my eventual working with my program animated tile set. Sonny NES Tist for helping me with the first half of a bug, which then I fully fixed. And finally, huge shout out to my game's composer, Logana. You are the man when it comes to the music. I mean, seriously. And some of it's been playing during the background of this video. That's basically what you guys have been hearing. Anyway, see y'all next devlog. Peace!